What's up, Connor? Zarcaster, hello, hello. Pixel, what's up? Goldheart, Marlon. Thanks for the patch update video. Solid recap while working. No problem, Karen. Thanks for watching. All right, just about ready. Just posting the stream on the Discord server, and I didn't post the link. What an idiot. All right, there we go. There we go. What's up, Joe? Chris. How are you? Why is my chat so small? What the hell, game? Oh, I know why. All right, happy Thursday. Thank you guys for stopping in. Hope you guys are enjoying patch 9 so far. I know I am. We still got a lot of testing to do, a lot of testing and a lot of studying in this game. I'm really happy that I'm running 3 paladins right now because I get to experience all 3 subclasses at the same time. Saves me a ton of time as opposed to having to run, you know, a new playthrough for each paladin subclass. What's up, Jack? Thank you very much. Gonna work on an overlay, but you started streaming. Totally not retro, just found your channel. Keep up the good work. Might pick this up. First Baldur's Gate for you. Awesome, man. I'm excited for you. The game comes out in August of 2023, so if you don't want to play early access, the official game comes out in, what is that, 8 or 9 months from now? Early access is not for everyone, that's for sure. There's nothing wrong with waiting for the full experience, especially if you don't have that much gaming time. You're more of a casual gamer. Gamer stuff. What's up? Are there any lore-friendly ways to have a paladin of Lolth? Yeah, I think so. It's interesting because, yeah, because like the core description of a paladin is to fight for righteousness, you know what I mean, and justice. I think you could make it work, absolutely. Maybe the definition of justice and righteousness is subjective, right? In Drow culture, what's just and what's righteous would be different than what's just and righteous in the Druid's Grove. I'm sure you could make it work. Hey, Keith, what's up? How can you play with 3 paladins? Oh, before we get the stream started, let me pin that to the chat right now, because this is the most asked question on my channel while I am streaming, and I made a video just for you guys 11 months ago, so you guys can have a custom party. You have to do a little workaround, but it doesn't take that long. So, custom party. And I'll pin this to the top of the chat. So there you go. If you want a custom party of paladins, just click on that link and follow the steps, and then you can do it. As long as you don't have a horrible computer, you'll be able to get it to work. Slandered, hello, what's up, man? Has Paladin lived up to the hype? Well, I still have a lot of leveling to do, but I'm thinking yes so far. I think the greatest thing about this patch so far is the rework on the reaction system. We still have to experience higher level spells though, because I'm only just hitting level 3 on this playthrough. But the Paladin's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. And the Oathbreaker, I think, was the highlight. I'm most excited for the reactions, mechanically speaking, but the announcement of the Oathbreaker Paladin was so exciting. So exciting. Thanks for stopping in, Slander. You gonna do some coverage of BG3 when it comes out, Slander? You know if they're releasing the patch 9 on Stadia? I don't think so, Dan. Is Stadia even still up and running right now? Are you aware, Dan, that Stadia is going away, or it already went away? I'm not sure if you know or not. And Enzaville, look at that. We have Slandered Gaming and Enzaville. Two fantastic CRPG content creators have blessed us with their presence. Stadia is dead. Till January 18th. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure, Dan. I don't think so. In the patch notes, the only thing they talked about was Mac and PC. And Mac's going to come at a later date than PC. Okay, to the tavern, and we're going to get things started here. Going to be a shorter stream today, because I probably will do a night stream tonight, which will probably hit level 5 tonight, which is going to be exciting. Can't wait to try out Fireball, the Fly spell, Counter spell. Your action system is incredible. I got that to trigger for my Warlock last night. And oh, you're actually playing it now, Slandered. Nice. Extremely satisfying. The only interesting thing is they didn't do reactions for attacks of opportunity. I still have to think about that. I think I'm okay with it, but it's kind of weird they didn't go all the way. But at the same time, the core part of the problem with the reaction system has been solved, and that is wasting a spell slot when you don't want to. An attack of opportunity doesn't waste a spell slot. It wastes your reaction for that round of combat. So it's not the end of the world, but I have to process my thoughts and play through patch 9 so I can get my final opinion on how I feel about attacks of opportunity still being toggle on and off. Kobe's in here. What's up? Trey Murder, hello. I was watching Slandered last night. So good seeing him play BG... Wait, you were playing BG3 on stream last night, Slandered? Probably start streaming BG2 a couple of months before BG3 comes out. I think that's a good idea. You'll probably get a bunch of people that want to watch those streams so they can get... It's not really a prequel. So BG1 and 2 take place in the 1360s, and BG3 takes place in the 1490s. But with that said, having knowledge on BG1 and 2 is going to benefit you in BG3. It's not necessary, but it will absolutely benefit people. Especially for the return of, you know, companions like Minsk and Boo and Jaheira. And maybe we'll have, like, Viconia and stuff like that show up. We have no idea. Okay, let's hop right in. Can you fly to any point in the space around you, like directly upwards 15 feet? I think so, George. I haven't tested it out myself, though. I haven't made it that far. Any other last-minute questions before we dive into it here? Can Paladins steal in BG3? I would say yes. I think the freedom of choice is up to you. Now, if you pickpocket someone, will that affect your Paladin's oath? That's another question. Got no idea. All right, people are getting sick. People are getting sick of the tavern screen. I can see people leaving. All right, let's go to I actually have to play on fake full screen. Apparently fake full screen is one of the reasons why I get stuttering when I cast a spell. But full screen just doesn't work for me with a multi-monitor setup. It's really hard for me to navigate to my second monitor, and everything like shuts off when I do it. And windowed mode is just ugly as hell. So we're going to go back to fake full screen. I think it's fine. And I noticed that I didn't have DLSS on when I was playing yesterday, which is a big no-no for somebody that owns an NVIDIA 4000 series GPU. So now I have DLSS on. So that should improve my frame rate, even though it was running smooth as butter last night. It's in the goblin camp and the dead corpse that has 3 goblins around it. All right, let's crack this Red Bull and get things started. Oh my god, the sweet, sweet nectar. I have returned. You guys hear that? Or is that just me? Going back to Pillars of Eternity too? Alright, alright. We'll be doing a video of the classes before the game's release. Absolutely, Keith. Probably like a month or two prior to the release of BG3, I'll have a million videos going over the classes and getting people pumped up and ready knowledge-wise for the game. And then when it comes out, I'll probably be doing videos for like 2 years. Does Red Bull give you the fly spell? You want me to try right now? I live on the 2nd story of a house. Please animate zombie. I don't have that spell yet, but when I get it, I absolutely will. Alright. I did play Valheim for a little while. Pretty cool game. Just don't have time to fit it into the RPG schedule at the moment. What's up, Anonymous? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just grabbed my controller. Will it work? No, it won't work. I'm playing so many games right now. I can't remember, like, what game, what I'm using for what. Can't remember the controls of the games. Okay, so let's get a quick little recap. My Paladins have now reached level 3 at the end of my session yesterday. And we are at the Druid's Grove right now. We took on the goblins that were attacking the gate, so I haven't entered into the grove yet. But I did reach level 3, and I have Billy, my level 3 high half-elf Oath of the Ancients Paladin. Alright, and I got some of my spells ready before I streamed today. I have all of my Oath charge spells down here on the bottom. And then these are the new spells for the Paladin. And then these are all the old spells that were already in the game. And then we have Rudy, my level 3 Oathbreaker Shield Dwarf. Shield Dwarf is such a great combo with the Paladin class. And once again, I have my Oath spells down here. New non-Oath spells up here, and then the old spells. And then we have Tav, because I forgot to name my character Classic. If you're making a custom party of 3 or 4 characters, one of them's got to be Tav. There's no way you remember to name all of them. There's not a chance in hell. And we have Tav, my Zeriel Tiefling, who is an Oath of Devotion Oath of Devotion Paladin. And yeah, hopefully we can pin down, start memorizing what these spells do today, because it's still quite confusing. Okay, I think I'm actually going to, let's go into the Grove, and then I'm going to go try Control Undead in the Temple of Jurgle, because that sounds really fun. Anonymous, thank you for the €10 super chat. Justice League. What's up, Tomcat? Why are you putting a sad face in the chat? Hey, Long Tran, what's up? I like my coffee like metal, black.
We was running for our
Skull.
lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the Druid too. Unbelievable!
I don't think so, Guitar Guy, but we'll definitely try that out. I was wondering the same thing. I think Larian changed it a little bit. All right, one fight just ended. Now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Ooh, foul bloods.
The tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
The scene looks updated a little bit. Foul bloods. It's like calling someone a mudblood. All right, what should we do here? Take a swing at the tiefling. I'm going to give a tiefling comment here, okay? He's human. Malice comes as naturally as breathing. Just show him you're the better man.
Forgive me, brother. I forgot myself. We have people to protect. Let us work towards that.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
I thought they toned that down a little bit. Gale just agreed with what I did right there, but Gale is not in my party.
Time to pack. We need to leave.
Remember they toned that down a few patches ago, because it used to be crazy. Like anytime you made a decision in this game, like all your party members, their approval would go up or down, and it was so annoying. Yeah, Sergio, just check the pinned comment, and there'll be an explanation as to how to do that. Think we'll get the assassin subclass? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that we will. I really like the story of the refugee tieflings. I think it's a nice little added extra to go along with the overall story, and it fits so great with the set into Avernus. I'm really happy that Larian included that.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, Shadow's not even here.
Is that blood?
You heard them. More goblins could be on their way. I know we need to find a healer, but staying here is risky.
So my custom characters are interacting with each other. That's why it looks weird right now. We'll have to take the risk. We need to get these things out of our heads. I agree. I'm not turning into a mind flayer. Me neither. This might be our best chance to fix whatever those creatures did to us.
Excellent. Now let's go find that healer.
Nice hearing your character voiced, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so, actually, I'm gonna stop at the trader in here. I don't know how much money I have. I don't think I have enough money to buy anything. I could steal, though. I gotta get heavy armor for my group, because I'm playing Paladins, and I don't have a high dexterity, and they're all wearing medium armor right now. And I don't remember where heavy armor is. I know there's heavy armor in the Goblin Fortress, And then, of course, in the Adamantine Forge and Grim Forge, but that's not going to be for a while, the best heavy armor in the game.
Let's get on with it.
So we're going to have to keep an eye out here. I'm going to check the vendors up here to see how much they're selling it for. I am really curious to see what will happen if I pickpocket as like an Oath of Devotion paladin. I don't think it'll do anything.
Joking about Octa's soup just a moment ago.
All right, we got to talk to Zev real fast, I guess.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there.
Oh, I can't wait to try animate Undead. We got a little while, though. We're going to try control Undead here, though, within 20 minutes. I'm going right over to the Temple of Jurgle. I'm Billy.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The Druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with the Druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The Druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside.
True.
We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen when we get to the city of Baldur's Gate and what they're going to do with the refugee tieflings. I think it's going to be an interesting story arc. Leda, thank you for the $5 donation, and thank you for the donos during the panel as well. Just hope that by the game release, Larian will simplify the multiplayer option with 4 customized characters. I'm like 95% sure that they will, or at the very least, you'll have mercenaries in the game very early on, and you can hire them all into your group. They've already said this before, so those of you guys that are really looking forward to having a custom party, I don't think you have to worry about anything. And Leda with another donation. Do I have my alert box on? I do. It's a bit cumbersome to open 4 games. Absolutely. I'm surprised they haven't put that in early access yet. It'd be a great thing for people to test out too, because they can run so many different classes. I think it would be better for the testing of the game. I don't know if they're fully getting rid of it, Slander, but they definitely toned it down. Oh yeah, the Githyanki armor is medium armor, but maybe one of them has heavy armor now. I'm not sure. Why all paladins? Just because it's the new class, so I want to test it out. Really all I'm doing these days when we're playing the game. We're just testing out things. Should there not be a warning before you break your oath, like a small box dialogue? I don't know. I kind of like not knowing and kind of thinking in your head, like, is this evil or is this not evil? Because it's not up to you if you break your oath. It's up to the deity that you worship or whatever, even though you can't choose your deity for paladins. I'm not sure why. I kind of like not knowing. But you're not forced to go down the Oathbreaker path because you have an option to redeem yourself and not go down the Oathbreaker path. And I think actually, even if you become an Oathbreaker, maybe you can redeem yourself? Maybe. I don't know. Thanks, Leda. Oh, they're absolutely going to have it, Kobe. 100%. You don't have to play with Origin characters if you don't want to. That's your own choice. Full custom party would be great, but I always have Shadowheart with me. Shadowheart's just such an important part of the story, and there's so much mystery behind her character that I feel like I agree with you, Keith. I don't know if I can run my first game without her. Alright, this ritual. Is there no way to convince the Druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first Druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
You guys like how I put, like, green highlights on my Oath of the Ancients Paladin right here? In green eyes? I like it. I'll see what I can do.
Let's not forget why we're here. No point in wasting precious time on a lost cause.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city.
What kind of armor does Zevlor have on?
At the heart of the grove. Please, make them see
Might have to break an oath here in a
before
second.
More lives are lost.
ABE PCF, thanks for the $1.99. What stats we want for Pally? I mean, there's no like set stats that you should have, but Charisma is your spellcasting ability. Constitution is always good for Paladins, and then Strength. So most Paladins will probably focus on Strength as their number 1. Like get that to 16 right away in character creation, maybe 17 if you have a plan for it. And then Constitution and Charisma, I guess it's up to you. Depending on what spells you're going to run, Most of my paladins, if you look at all my paladins, they're 16, 14, 16. This one's 16, 16, 14 between those three stats.
Will guide me.
But if you want to run a dexterity paladin, which is not common, probably not as good as a strength paladin, then you're not going to focus on strength, obviously. All right, I want to check the vendors real fast.
On my mind and, well, in it. On my way.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All right, let's have a chat with Aaron real fast. I want to see what he has on him.
Refugees, adventurers.
1800 hotness.
Rolling years and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
Kind of like this guy.
Most brave of you.
A lot of
Is there
halfling
anything
traders
you
in this
need?
game.
Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
This is the paladin update. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
All right, what does this guy got? Nothing we really want. Do 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 do. I got so many grease bottles. I think I want to save them though. Always good to keep a scroll of firebolt. Whenever you need to set something on fire if you don't have someone ready with that spell. I could probably... We got our little... Okay, he's out of gold. Oh wow, that's worth. Holy crap! All right, let's go talk to the tiefling down here. I think the tiefling has heavy armor. If he doesn't, then the halfling in the goblin fortress has heavy armor. I feel like we're gonna find heavy armor in some places that it wasn't there before. Now that we have the paladin in this game. Ghostwise halflings. I remember reading about them. Don't think we'll get them though. Deity choice for paladins would be nice. I agree.
If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I think they'll include additional hidden classes. I don't know if there's any subclasses that really fall into that RP category. Off the top of my head, Oathbreaker falls into the role-playing category, and it makes sense to be a hidden class because you have to break your oath. So I'm not really sure if there's any other subclasses that would make sense. I'm not sure. Sure, Larian could do something creatively, but I wouldn't count on it. All right, we got ringmail armor. It's only 14. Boo. Pretty much sucks. Damn it, nobody has enough gold to buy my thing off me. I should probably buy some things to get him to 800, and then because you can't sell something for a cheaper. I wish you could. I wish you could do that. I never even thought about that. You can't sell something for more than what they have to offer. You can't like haggle the deal down on their behalf to make it cheaper for them. Could you do that in DOS too? I think you could. Ranger Gloomstalker. I feel like that would make sense, especially with all the Underdark and dark areas that we have in this game. Let me see what I can do here. I should probably buy some heavy crossbows, even though I could find them. You know, it's been so long that I've even cared about items in this game, besides last patch, but I usually just don't even care, and we just go through the game because we played so many times. I forget what all the vendors have. Damn, that's a great axe right there, too. That's 600. I think we should try stealing from this guy.
Worth a shot. Hope the goblins aren't smart
This should be
enough to
interesting. Let me do an F5 real fast, and we're gonna do it with the paladin to see if this does anything. Paladins suck at skill checks, so this might not go good. We'll do it with my Oath of Devotion Paladin.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
8 dexterity, never mind. We'll do it with our Oath of the Ancients.
Give it back, kid.
Biscuit.
I already told you I don't have it. How
That was close.
stupid are you?
I'll talk to the guards in Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
Should probably go into turn-based mode when you're doing this.
Caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your
So I
shift.
want to steal that. What else do I want to steal here?
Well, it was his caravan.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Oh, barter mode. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm not going to go to jail after that? Hold on. I think I am going to go to jail. Am I?
The goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Nice. I'm not going to jail after trying to steal from that guy.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins.
And he says thank you.
If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most
To
of my
trigger the
equipment
Oathbreaker
elsewhere.
situation. I agree. I think that would make sense. All right. I forgot about the barter mode. All right, so let's go to this guy and let's sell this. Let's pick up. I really don't want to spend money on this though, you know what I mean? There we go. Okay. And probably sell this. Save. Gonna save all of my throwing weapons for the paladin. Especially high strength paladins. I'm also thinking about picking up that two-handed axe. And the metallic gloves and everything. Are these cheaper? They seem like they're cheaper now. 600. The bloodied great axe. 4 to 13, and I go up to 5 to 19. That's a pretty big boost right there. Quarterstaffs are now versatile weapons. Those of you guys that were wondering, you can wield them as one or two-handed weapons, and if you wield it as a two-handed weapon, you get a little bit of a damage boost. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. Inventory screens are boring. Alright, so now what I should do is give that armor to my lowest dex character. So that would probably be him. We got 13 AC right now. This isn't going to change anything right now, though. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not going to do anything, this heavy armor, except look better. Oh, it gave me 1 AC, actually. You know why it gave me 1 AC? Because my dexterity is -1, which must subtract off of your AC when you have medium armor on. So, okay, I'll take it. I got a +1 to my AC. I think it was worth it. And then we're going to put on the bloodied great axe, which is going to give me some more damage. And we're good to go. Man, where's our cloaks? That's what I want to know. Is Larian just teasing us with the cloaks lately? All right, let's go do control undead. I think that's all I care about right now.
Aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Leda with another $5 super chat. You should have released Skeleton Guy from the ruins first, then you can start stealing his gold every time you long rest. You know, I try to stay away from doing stuff like that. But then again, when I'm testing things, maybe I could. I don't want to encourage activities like that, okay? Have a party composition recommendation for starting out. I'll probably do a video on that. I'd have to sit down and think about it for a while. There's so many good party combinations. I'll try to think of, like, maybe I'll do a video before the game's release where I sit down and try to analyze all the classes and really think about, like, 3 solid 4-man party comps for beginners or something like that. I don't know. Or even, like, you could do 3 party comps to be OP or something like that.
Let's move.
You know what I should do? I should get Gale in my group right now. Let's get rid of Shadowheart. Shadowheart has been the one that's been blessing my party, though. 5 years to reskin DOS. Good one, dude. Like, that joke hasn't been said 4 million times.
These things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
All right. Shit, we have to do the Gale
I
scene
have
now.
something to ask.
Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. But hey, what's up, Jaboon? How you doing? Baldur's Gate 4 when?
Be with you in a moment.
You gotta admit, this guy's pretty funny, isn't he? Neat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may.
Think Larian will make the Ranger class better?
Metamorphosis. What does it make you think of?
They technically already did, but there's a lot of useless things on the Ranger even now in Baldur's Gate 3. Like, a lot of those choices that you have, like, you don't really get much benefit out of them. I hope they rework it a little bit more. It's pretty damn powerful right now, though. If you're about to start a lecture, I'm not interested.
Long story short, then. Thanks to the tadpole, we should have developed more than invasive symptoms by now. But we haven't. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Take notes from one D&D on the Ranger? I don't know nothing about that. Can you explain why the symptoms aren't showing?
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me.
You guys notice his tattoo scar right here?
Luck, a priest might call it fate.
That came last
As
patch.
for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm.
It's right where the Netherese destruction orb
Something
got
to
placed
sleep
in
on.
his chest.
We should get some rest.
Oh, actually, Scott just asked that. That came, I think, last patch, Scott, or maybe the patch before. And as far as we can tell, it just represents Gale's origin story with the Netherese orb that's inside him that's about to blow up. All right, so let's dismiss Shadowheart. And we're going to pick up Mr. Wizard, because we're going to have some new spells to mess with when we get to level 5. Don't know off the top of my head if there's any new spells that we'll get access to right away, but let's find out.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon.
This cutscene's been altered.
Meant?
I think this has changed a little bit. Maybe it's a compliment.
Ha! Adorable. But your timing is awful. Whatever the Mind Flayer's plans were, those dragons spoiled them. That doesn't make our situation less dangerous. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get
Hey,
some rest.
does anybody know? If you're running 3 custom characters, can you get 3 romance scenes? Or can you romance Shadowheart 3 times? Oh, shit. Is there a way to disable dice? There is not, Henry. There is not. I understand people that don't play D&D, that have the dice system pop up in front of them and it just takes away from the immersion. I can totally understand that perspective, but there's no way to turn it off. I don't know. If I was you, just try... I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just hate it, but... I used to think dice popping up in front of you in a video game was also kind of immersion breaking because it makes you feel like you're playing a tabletop. And when you're playing a video game, you don't necessarily want to play a tabletop. You play a tabletop to play a tabletop. But you might come around to it. That's all I'm saying. Because I greatly enjoy it now. But if you asked me if I want dice pop-ups 10 years ago, I would have said no. Oh god, Volk Nasty coming in with the burn right in the morning. Unbelievable. Let's go to the tavern after that one. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not even gonna read Volk's comment out loud right now. It's very disrespectful to me. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Happy Thursday. I will be live later tonight, probably around 7:30, 8 p.m., and we'll push on in this playthrough, and then I'll be live throughout the rest of the week, too. Probably gotta jump back into The Witcher next gen at some point. Skull. There's 666 people watching right now. We need Tav romancing. That would be pretty cool. I should write that down. Because I'm sure I'll do like another feedback video, like for the overall game in a couple months or so.
Shouldn't have wished to
Tav romancing would be pretty cool.
times.
Even though I don't really care about romance scenes in games, I think it would be cool for you guys. Okay, shit, what did I just do? Now I lost my place. We should journey separately for now.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here.
Okay, shut up.
What's on your mind?
You, Gale, you. Join me, why don't you?
With pleasure. Lead on.
I like the attitude, my friend. Alright. Oh, look, the Oathbreaker guy's still here. I am going to try fighting this guy again when I get to level 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure I can beat him at level 4 or 5. Level 2 is just... You're not doing enough damage. We're going to kick this guy's ass, and I cannot wait. Let's go talk to him real fast.
If you stumble, know there is no shame in falling. Only release.
Yeah, so my pickpocket attempt didn't work there. It didn't get the Oathbreaker scene to trigger, but let's go talk to him with Rudy.
Something's on my mind.
I haven't tried Animate Dead. I don't have it yet.
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me?
See, I wish to take up my oath again. Hold on, let me save and let's see what this does. Let's explore it a little bit. Go over the reaction system. Yeah, so if you look right here on the bottom right of your screen, if you have any reactions on your particular character, all you gotta do is click on it. Then it'll bring up this reaction menu right here, and this is where you can kind of choose what you want to actually happen. So for Hellish Rebuke, we can turn it on. You can have it automatically go off if somebody attacks you. You can have it automatically shoot off. You can have the game ask you, so a little pop-up will pop up. Completely up to you. And then you can do things with Divine Smite too. Like you can have Divine Smite only go off on critical hits. You can have it ask you or not ask you if you want to do it. Maybe I'll do a full video on the reaction system once we get all the spells and everything.
Speak, Oathbreaker.
Oh shit, I didn't save. Or did I save? Oh my god, my brain's all over the place this morning.
Ask what you
I should have slept longer. I wish to take up my oath again.
It is possible. First, you must pay the agreed price.
Oh.
Material sacrifice is required to prove your words have substance.
Oh, wow. 2,000 gold to reclaim your oath. But it seems like there must be something else on top of that that you have to do. I don't know. I wonder if you'll be able to do this throughout the entire game. Like, will you be able to be a level 12 Oathbreaker? And then go back to being an Oath of the Ancients? Buying salvation sounds like cheating to me.
It was the bounty placed on an Oathbreaker's head. It was the sum placed on my own. This
no shield spell yet, but I still think we're probably going to get it at some point. I don't know why Larian wouldn't include it. They're probably just testing it or something. I can't afford it. Is there any other way?
There are less worthy objects demanding a far higher price. For redemption, this is no great ask. The gold must be paid. That is your choice. I will be here.
Buying away your sin sounds too real. Hey, Wreck-It, what's up? Moral integrity, 2,000 gold. Sounds about right. Alright, let's go try this control undead spell. Shit, do I need a full rest? Hold on, what do I got for spell slots? That would have been a waste. Yeah, I don't need that right now. So we'll just go with a partial rest.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Field spell is understandable, but no lightning bolt. I guess that spell was called lightning that we saw. I mean, keep in mind, there's a lot of things that Larian's holding back for the game, so we really we have no idea what's going to be in there. There might be like 5 more spells, like level 1 spells that we haven't seen yet that Larian puts in. I didn't even expect them to put the Paladin Sanctuary spell in the game, but they did.
Direct me.
All right, we'll go Evocation for sure. And the reason why I'm going Evocation is because we can cast Fireball without it hurting the party members that are around. My Paladins are melee fighters, so having an Evocation wizard is really, really important. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws and take no damage from these spells. So that's a really, really important... That's one of the reasons why the Evocation wizard is probably the most popular choice. That's huge. It's huge to be able to cast spells like Fireball and have your teammates in the area of effect, but not actually take any damage. Okay. Do I even care about Magic Missile on this playthrough? We got no new spells here. I'll take Featherfall for us. I'll probably use Magic Missile now until we get to level 5, because then we're fireballing the shit out of this game. Thunderwave. Thomas, what's going on? Thanks for the $2 super chat. Loving this new monk key point system. Nice. Thank you, Keith. You bet some here do. What are you talking about?
All right. What now? Best be on my way.
Okay. Off to the Temple of Jelgul we go. I think I'm going to take most combat encounters just head on with this group. 3 paladins and a wizard. Oh shit, I got to level up again. Forgot about that. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like no new spells. So we're not going to see anything new until I get to level 5. At least I'm not seeing any new spells. Let's go ahead and take Enlarge Reduce. You know what I'm saying? Gonna need that for the Shadowheart romance scene. Gonna need Reduce, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I get you guys good, don't I? Alright, Shatter. You just can't turn down Shatter. Or Misty Step. Damn, dude. Misty Step is just so good. Do I do Misty Step? I want Enlarge Reduce. I think that's going to be OP with my Oath of Devotion Paladin. Or my Oath of Oathbreaker Paladin. Enlarge Reduce, Searing Smite, Divine Smite. Enemy's dead. 1 hit. Guaranteed. Alright, I am going to leave Shatter out for now. Maybe pick it up later. Because honestly, Shatter's OP. And I want my Paladins to actually get some action. I don't want Gale to kill everybody, so...
That way.
Looking ahead. Can't slow down.
Oh, did I get the waypoint? Hold on, let me go get the Sylvanas Grove waypoint. In the update, it also made waypoints easier to click on, apparently. Which kind of was a pain in the ass, now that I think about it. How many secret subclasses do you think we'll get? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I can't think of any other subclasses off the top of my head where you would RP into it. Oathbreaker just makes so much sense. Maybe a Death Cleric? I don't know.
So that's progress.
I like the idea of the hidden subclasses, though. I think it's really creative. And it really adds another level of immersion into playing your class. Especially since it doesn't force it on you. Like, it's not like you break your oath and then you're absolutely screwed and you're stuck playing as an Oathbreaker. It seems like Larian also might allow us to choose Oathbreaker right away at level 1, too. At least it sounded like Sven was probably going to put that in the panel from hell. The interesting thing is Larian made Paladin subclasses at level 1 as opposed to level 3 like in 5e. Which I think is fine. I don't really...
No one stopped me yet.
We don't spend much time in levels 1 to 3. We level out of those pretty quickly, so does it really matter?
What's in here?
I'll just take it all. What the hell? We're gonna sell a bunch of shit. So I'm playing a bunch of paladins. I might not be able to steal my way through this game. Might actually have to use the vendors for the first time ever.
Open up.
What's up, Angie? Aberrant Mind subclass with a sorcerer. What about Celestial? Able to hide a magic lamp somewhere that you can turn into a warlock of the genie pack. I think we're getting a little too ambitious now. All right, let's go. Let's go right to the front door.
Like you give a book. Everything all right out there?
All right, get a +3 to performance from charisma, and also a +3 for deception. Gimblebach triggered some trap. He needs help now. It's weird not having guidance. It's really weird. Smite your way through the game. That's what I plan on doing. A lot of Oathbreakers. It sounds awesome. Spore Druid can be found in the Myconid village. A lot of spores in the Myconid village.
Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Hey, Ben.
You're dead!
Alright, I'm going to save my spell slots for this fight right here, so we're just going to really quickly kill this guy. And done. Sorry about this, buddy. Got to test out my new axe. So you guys can see a demonstration of the reaction system right now. Because of the way I have it set, I have Divine Smite on Ask. That means when I take a regular weapon attack, it pops up in front of my face, and I can choose to use Divine Smite, which gives you extra radiant damage, or I can not react and not use Divine Smite. This is really, really nice because if it was toggle on and off, then anytime you would attack, it would waste one of your limited spell slots with a paladin. So this is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and not react because I don't want to waste a spell slot, and we just got regular weapon damage.
Nothing will stand in my way. Never a dull moment.
And honestly, one of the best things you can do is probably Divine Smite on critical hit, so you make sure you use those smites to get the maximum damage that you can out of them. But I kind of like just the pop-up box for now, just asking me when I want to use it. Uh-oh. I think they're coming right now. Don't got to worry about encumbrance with three party members that are all strength builds. Taking all the food I can. Even though there's an abundance of food in this game, I don't know, requiring food to rest has added a level of immersion, at least for myself. Like, I like seeing food and knowing that it's going to have a use for my character, as opposed to before where it didn't really do jack shit. I gave you a little bit of health, but that was pointless. Pointless because we have so many short rests in this game. You never really needed to eat food. But all right, we're gonna do this the true paladin way and just go right through the door. We'll back Gale up here. Cast mage armor.
If I must.
And we're gonna put 3 paladins right at the front door, grouped up. They don't care about spreading out. They don't care about any of that. Let's go, baby. And actually, before I start this, I am going to start getting in the habit of using my concentration spells.
I've got a long road.
And I'm going to cast Divine Favor. Your prayer empowers you with Divine Radiance. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage. It's a bonus action, concentration, and lasts for 10 turns. I keep forgetting that this is a bonus action, so I don't really have to cast it before combat begins. But let's do it anyways. So there we go. So, oh wait, shit, I did the wrong one. Wait, no, I didn't. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage for 10 turns. Then if you guys look over here, it's only 3 turns. Am I having a moment right now where I'm not catching something here? Thanks for stopping in, guys. Happy Thursday. Appreciate your guys' support. Heart's got a new cantrip. I didn't even notice. I know they did some work though to the cantrips. Critical miss is rolling a 1 on the d20. Dex Paladin is one of my favorite ways to play Paladin. I like that, John. I respect that. I respect people that try builds that are not the norm. When will Larian give me my monk class? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to release that before official release. Maybe the monk's not even in the game. Maybe they cut it. I don't want to say that, but there's always the possibility. You play this game with your team on auto, like in Dragon Age Inquisition? No, you can't. Nope, you have to play every character in your party. You can play solo if you want and just not have a party. And I think they're going to come out with a lone wolf mode, so playing solo might actually be pretty viable and you not have to like cheese the shit out of the game to make it work. You guys think it's a bug? Okay, just gotta make sure. Sometimes my mind's going in a million different directions when I'm streaming and I miss things that would be really obvious. But yeah, it seems like I wonder what the 5e Divine Favor is supposed to do. Actually, let me find out right now. Go Divine Favor 5e. I'm actually gonna make I should bring up a Google Docs right now and take notes while we're playing, actually, because I won't remember this stuff when I report bugs or make a video. Okay, Divine Favor says 10 turns, but only giving me 3. And then if we go Divine Favor 5e on roll20.net, concentration for up to 1 minute. So yeah, it's supposed to last more than 3. I think the bug is on the side of it actually working the way it's intended to work. So the description should be accurate. Okay. I'm enjoying it, Sean. Healing is very weak in 5e. Most clerics use support buffs, spirit guardians, rather than healing. Okay, here we go.
Better not be cursed.
Hello, puppets. You know, I do have a firebolt cantrip. Because I'm playing as a high half-elf. It just takes... I feel like I don't want to do it. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to blow up the room, okay? We're going to make the combat encounter purposefully more difficult so we can actually get some action as opposed to just wiping the room in 2 tries. Alright, so... let's go ahead and send this guy up because he's my sword and board Oath of the Ancients Paladin, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which is going to give me, oh yeah, 19 AC right now, which is not bad considering that I have really bad armor for my Paladin. And then we're going to come over here. Oh damn, this guy's in the way of everyone. I can't get through. Could I shove him? I used my bonus action. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have commands. Speak with animals. And these are my oath ones. Turn the Faithless. Channel your oath using ancient words to turn away nearby fays and fiends. So that wouldn't work. Nature's Wrath. Invoke forces to restrain an enemy. Let's try that because I haven't done this yet. Don't know if I have the range. I don't actually. 10 feet is a lot closer than I thought it was. Alright, we can't do that one. We don't want Divine Smite, and Lay on Hands is useless right now, so I guess I'll just do another... we're not going to do a Firebolt. Do a weapon attack. Do it on this... we'll do it on the Mage.
Try me.
And we missed, of course. If we take a look at the combat log here. The wrong one. Rudy was hit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. It's not letting me see the I know they did a rework of the tooltips, just didn't really pay attention to what the reworks were. Billy used ranged attack on Sefri. Oh, here it is. Okay. The 9+2. No, that was his. Okay, all right. And I got 0 dexterity bonus because my paladin has 10 dexterity. And that's why ranged weapons aren't that powerful for most paladins. And that's probably partially why I missed here. Yeah, so if I actually had like a normal dexterity, I probably would have gotten 13 and then that would have landed. All right. 3 pals and 1 wizard, indeed. Will they ever let you move through allied spaces? I'm not sure. I think I kind of like it, not being able... I don't know, though. I'm trying to think realistically what you should be able to do. Like, you should be able to, like, weasel your way through somebody that's standing in front of a door, especially if it's an ally. So maybe moving through allied spaces would make sense. But then again, maybe not. Like, in the heat of combat, maybe you're not supposed to, like, just, like, push one of your friendlies aside to get through a space. I don't know. I gotta think about that more. I don't know if I like it or not. All right, so here we go. We got our Oathbreaker Paladin, and I'm going to do... This is just overkill for some of these enemies, but let's go ahead and do Spiteful Suffering. 1d4 plus 2 necrotic if they fail a charisma save. And I think we get advantage on our attack. All right, so there we go. So Hysed failed, and if we look at his character, you can see 1d4 plus 2 necrotic for 3 turns of damage, and attack rolls against it have advantage. I'm not sure if they have to make a charisma save every round. You got to keep an eye on that. It's pretty powerful. If you can keep that active on someone and then all attack rolls against that creature have advantage, pretty damn good.
Blood comes easy these days.
So now we should be able to attack right here and get advantage on our attack. Yeah, you guys can see underneath my HP bar, you can see the little green thing that says advantage, Spiteful Suffering, because of what we just did with our Oathbreaker. I don't like how the main hand attack looks like a dagger icon. That keeps throwing me off. All right, so let's go ahead and kill this dude in one hit. What do you guys say? I also have on Divine Favor, so this guy is basically screwed right now. 96% chance. And I'm gonna Divine Smite. Oh my god. Dude. Dude. That was, wow. Wow. Alright, now we're gonna go on. Run right in. Headstrong into battle.
Have to keep going.
Not as good as the Vengeance Paladin. I think we'll have Vengeance on official release. I think Larian wanted to hold Vengeance to get people hyped up. There's so many Paladin players, and I feel like most of them play Vengeance Paladins in Dungeons & Dragons, at least from what I can see. And it's going to get all Paladin players to be really excited to start their new character on day 1 of Baldur's Gate 3. Billy's dead. Billy ain't dead. Good afternoon, Gareth. Playing when I went to bed, and you're playing after I'm back from work. I went to bed, man. I haven't been playing that long. I played for like 3.5 hours last night, and now we're going to do like a couple-hour session right now. Timing's just lined up. In 5e, it's considered difficult terrain. You can't end your movement there. Oh, difficult terrain. Keith, I like that. Hold on. Let me add that to my notes. I actually like that a lot. So instead of blocking you completely, it allows you to get through the space, but it takes up more of your movement bar. I think that's a great solution to that. And I think it will make a lot of people very happy on both sides of the spectrum. Thanks, Keith. Thanks for the knowledge. Unless you cheese with bombs. Yeah, I'm not trying to cheese right now. I'm trying to get some straight up Paladin gameplay. All right, here we go. Billy picture is darkened. Oh, Billy's hidden right now. Oh no, I don't know. Why is it like that?
Can't stay idle.
I'm not sure.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Maybe because it's not his turn. Right now it's Rudy and my Paladin's turn. Because they're able to switch turns in the initiative order because they're in consecutive order. And Gale is also not in the combat encounter right now. So maybe that's why, because it's just not his turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop a... I'm probably going to rest after this encounter. Just so we get our spell slots back for the zombie fight. Because I want to use as many spells as I can.
Can't even catch my breath.
Still have a bonus action on this character. Now here's a question. Here's something we can test out. So right now I have... Hold on. Never mind. I take it back. I'm just speaking. Everything that comes in my brain right now, I'm telling you guys, okay? You guys should probably not listen to what I'm saying. I take it back. I'm not doing anything. Alright, we'll leave Mr. Gale back here so he doesn't get hurt. Oh, hold on. I still have another slot here. Let's go ahead and do...
On my honor.
Josh, thank you for your 14 months of channel membership and congrats on everything going on in your life. I'm graduated and I will be taking my last test for police tomorrow. Good luck, Josh. All right, let's send my oath. Really? That's going to block? She's blocking me right now? Yeah, I don't like that. I think they should do the whole difficult terrain thing. I could probably jump over this. Yeah, I can. This guy's my tank right here. So let's come in and let's start off with Compelled Duel. Oh my god. Oh, Compelled Duel. See, this is Compelled Duel is a bonus action. Damn, that's powerful. To be able to tank, to be able to taunt somebody and do an attack with like Divine Smite, that is really powerful. All right, let's try command. Let's try command though. Let's mess with that. Command flee, command drop, command approach, command halt. I want to try command approach. Haven't used it yet. Let's see if we can get it here. 55% on this guy, so I'll try it on him. That's our best chance of success. Damn it, man. Every time I've used command so far, my enemies have succeeded in their saving throws, and we haven't been able to use it. Nice. Did I just see that? Did she push him out of the way? So she pushed her back so she could get through this little crack right here. That's what we have to resort to? Yeah, Larian needs to add difficult terrain to that. Doorways are supposed to be a pinch point to help you defend against hordes or stop monsters from passing through. True. But why would a character in front of a doorway not be able to let a friendly go through? So that's true. If you're actually trying to hold the doorway, I think it makes sense that enemies shouldn't be able to push through your spot. But to let a friendly push through the spot, realistically, you would be able to step aside or kind of move out of the way, or your friendly should be able to maneuver around because the person holding the door is not preventing them from getting through. I don't know. That makes sense, but I think it's okay to let friendlies get through tight spaces and not let enemies do it. But I don't know. Maybe we're getting too complicated then. All right, what do we got here? Let's do command again, and let's try command approach and see if we can get this guy to walk into the fire. 50% chance. Okay, so we got it. So maybe on his turn, I think he's going to walk towards my paladin and do nothing else.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
All right, so I don't have divine favor anymore, so I should recast it. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I should also test out Sanctuary too. Let's
Nothing will stand in my way.
let me test out Sanctuary. So if you use Sanctuary on somebody, you're protecting them, but they can't really do anything, otherwise it will end. But I'm going to use it on Billy here and not move or not do anything with Billy. And I wonder what it's going to do when I'm standing in the fire, too. Alright, so Billy has Sanctuary. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, I forgot I have Sacred Weapon, too.
Survival is all that matters.
And I'm going to leave her right here. Oh, we're already done with her, actually. And Gale, I actually don't want you in this fight, so go over there. Here he goes. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. That's actually a really good spell. It's a really cool spell. I don't know if it's really good yet. I think it can be good. But like at the same time, you can command them to do something and not do something on their turn, or you could just smack them with a spell or an attack. But that's pretty cool. He just ran forward and didn't take a turn. Alright, so this guy has Sanctuary. So condition ends if the affected entity attacks or harms another creature. Now, I wish I could get them... I guess they won't attack him when he has Sanctuary. Affected entity can't be targeted by enemy attacks. However, it can still take damage from spells that influence a larger area. Okay, so we'll just leave it on. He's not going to be targeted now. It's a cool spell. I think only the Oath of Devotion Paladin gets Sanctuary, because you're kind of like that knight in shining armor protector. Alright, you guys ready for this? Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're going to do Wrathful Smite. See ya. Wrathful Smite is the smite that requires concentration. Thunderous Smite does not require concentration. That's probably going to play a big role in what spells you prepare with what paladin that you're playing. Because if you're playing a paladin that's going to be blessing the party or using Shield of Faith or Divine Favor, you're not going to ever really have use for Wrathful Smite because you're going to have to break that concentration. So you're probably better off taking Thunderous Smite so you can smite for that extra damage without breaking your concentration.
No choice but to keep going.
Mark Adams, thank you for the £5 donation. Hey Wolf, at the office working like a dog today. Big thanks for the BG3 content. I watch so much of your content without saying thanks. So here it is. Thank you, Mark. Have a wonderful day at work. Alright, so anything else that we should try here? Holy Rebuke. Can't use that because... Oh, Holy Rebuke has a 60-foot range. And it requires a Channel Oath charge to give an ally 1d4 radiant damage that only lasts for 2 turns. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe when you get more Oath charges. To spend your Oath charge to give an ally 1d4 radiant damage bonus. I don't know, man. Gotta think about that one. It doesn't seem too good, to be honest with you. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm out of spell slots now, so let's just go ahead and kill this guy. I can't wait to get extra attack, too. Poor Gale. He wants to fight, but I'm not letting him. Okay, so... Oh no, I still have Sanctuary. Look at that. So this guy is completely safe in combat. It's such a cool spell. I feel like Sanctuary would be really good if you're like on an escort mission or you have somebody in your group, like an NPC that you really want to keep alive. I wonder if you cast it on an NPC if they'll attack, though. I wonder if they'll break the Sanctuary. I got no idea. Alright, let's try Nature's Wrath, since I haven't been able to do that yet, and that's going to end Sanctuary, but that's fine. What's the range is 10 on this? Not sure if that brings me within 10 feet of this character. I think it does.
One day I'll catch a break.
And she succeeded on her saving throw, so no restrain. Alright. Yeah, the main attack icon is really throwing me off. I feel like I'm doing like an offhand attack with the rogue. Am I the only one that feels that way? Like it really is, it's really making me second guess every time I want to attack someone. I'm like, wait, do I have like a dagger in my offhand and I'm about to do an offhand attack? Hey, look, I forgot I have the Syrian Smite also because I'm playing a Zeriel Tiefling. Oh, come on. All right, let's go ahead and do Thunderous Smite now so we can see that. Nice.
Have a fight. Let's go.
All right, and there we go. That's a wrap for that combat encounter. I got to run to the bathroom real fast, and then we'll go try Control Undead on the skeletons. I'm going to let you guys look at my party. We'll bring you to the waterfall real fast just so you can feel the breeze. Get in the mood for a bathroom break. Okay, now let's go back to the game, and I'll return in about 45 seconds, okay, guys? Hang in there. Where's our Oathbreaker? My Oathbreaker is Rudy right here. Okay, be right back.
What path lies before me?
Okay. Good morning, David. What is this game? Can't wait to be able to roll for stats. I know in the beginning I thought that Larian was going to do that, but I'm also kind of questioning if they actually will or not. Hello, Shy. Did I tinkle? Yes, I did. Does look solid. I bet they hit the August date. It seemed like they're pretty confident with the August release date. In the panel from hell, which was good news.
No, never mind.
But you never know. Game development is full of surprises.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Seems simple enough. No one's stopped me yet. What's hiding here?
At least things
I'll probably continue my book and lore run like I did on patch 9 once we catch up to where I left off on my previous playthrough, which is basically the Underdark.
How much farther can I go?
Any of you guys that were following those streams, but I'm not really going to care about the books too much right now. Takes a lot of time. I bet you everybody's going to fail the perception check over here. Oh,
That might
okay.
be worth a look. What did it do?
I take it back. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, Agma, and Saluna.
This text is ancient. A dedication to a forgotten god? Cursed to put my hands on everything.
You know what? Gale really wanted to do this before, so I'm going to give him the opportunity now. There you go.
Let's get going.
Always keep your wizard happy.
Let's see what this does.
What was your opinion on the reaction pop-up only working for spells and skills? I still got to think about that. I don't have an opinion on it yet. I think it's great that they included it because wasting a level 1 spell slot was just not fun. That was the worst part of the reaction system before, was just that you would waste like something so valuable as a spell slot without having the choice. But I don't know. I don't know yet. I thought they would have implemented it with a tax of opportunity. I just expected it.
This place wasn't
Kind of surprised when I didn't see it, but
what's inside?
it wouldn't be that hard to just make a tax of opportunity be part of the reaction menu, but have it default toggled on for players that don't want that complexity in their game or don't want the pop-up box. I don't see why you couldn't include it. You know what I mean? Especially with the reaction system the way that it is now. But why do you always play evil playthroughs? Am I playing evil on this one? I think I'm playing pretty good, minus Rudy.
No one back home will ever believe this.
All right, we got our trapped room and we got our oak doors. I don't really care about the trapped room right now. Oh, this is, never mind. This is the trapped room. So let's go this way. And I'm either gonna have to break it or succeed in a lockpick. Let's try a lockpick.
Give me trouble now.
It is just really, really weird not having guidance. Like maybe the first playthrough in like 400 hours where I haven't had guidance every skill check that I've got in the game. Oathbreakers do not need to be evil. True. Thomas, thanks for the $2 super chat. Oathbreaker is evil? Oh shit. You guys just you guys gonna go at it right now? Mortal versus Thomas 1v1? Super Smash Brothers? And I'll co-stream it? What do you think? Do you guys want to see that? A little 1v1 between Mortal and Thomas? I should do that. Anytime two people say the opposite thing from each other in my chat, we just like switch over to like a Super Smash Brothers screen and instantly they get ported into the game and they duke it out in a 1v1. That would be extremely entertaining.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, I'm going to take a long rest because I want my spell slots for this fight so we can test a couple things. It's going to be a really easy fight, but I want to be able to show off things and test things, so. Neutral good? I think I'm running out of food, though. That Mercer announcement was insane. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But I was pretty excited. His voice sounded really good, if you ask me.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Maybe I'll leave these guys with their weapons, too.
What was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to loot any of the skeletons. Let's just get right into it. Hope that somebody passes their perception check.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
That might be worth a look.
I don't think there's any way into this room if you fail your perception check. Unless you come with like a different companion. Alright, we'll leave Gale over here. I think what I'm going to try with Gale is I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him and just let him chill for this fight.
Still alive. so that's progress.
Take Billy and we'll take Rudy.
What to do?
Put them back here. What's up, Lord? How you doing? You did a fine job, actually. Don't know why that surprised me, though. I know, it was like a huge surprise, but like it shouldn't surprise us because it's Matt Mercer and he's in almost every video game you can think of, and of course he would be in a D&D video game. I just didn't think of him playing as Boo. Never really crossed my mind. All right, so control undead. Use the power of your oath to gain control over an undead. Target's level must be lower than yours. Interesting. It can't be equal. I didn't know that. I think these skeletons are level 2. Yeah, so we should be able to use it here. And that's really the only thing I'm testing out in this combat encounter right now.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Put Billy over here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Matt Mercer is the official voice actor for Minsk and Boo. It's official. Hey, Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Do you use a controller? No, not for a CRPG. Not for games like this, but I do use controllers for a lot of RPGs out there, just not a game like this. Alright, here we go. Control Undead. It takes my channel oath charge, so I'm going to F5 in case we fail. And it causes the enemy to do a wisdom save. So let's take a look here. Wisdom 8, so this should be pretty easy. Dude, look at that. Oh my god, that's so sick. This game sucks. Seems like Matt's always getting stepped on. Go for the eyes, Boo. These rolls are like your IRL game rolls, you jinx. Doing something obvious but surprising is good. As soon as they started doing the search for the voice actor teasers, I was pretty sure that's where they're going with it. Alright, let's try it again. Might be here all day. A 45% chance, even with an 8 wisdom. It's really low. Why is it so low? Is that right? This guy has 8 wisdom. Is a -1 for the saving throw. And is a level below me. And it's a 45% chance of success. Oh, wrong one. Oh, my bad. 60%. Excuse me. Still seems a little low. Okay, we have controlled the enemy. What does it do now? It looks like the enemy is just fighting for me. It's an automatic thing. You don't actually control the enemy. You can see that his targeting circle changed to green. Okay. Oh my god. Are these guys actually... Am I gonna have to go try hard on these skeletons? Are you kidding me right now? Alright, so... Should use Divine Sense on all my characters right now. This is a great fight to do it. So gain advantage on attack rolls against Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. So with 3 Paladins, all 3 of them should be rocking Divine Sense. Doesn't require concentration, only requires a bonus action. So if we go up here, my attack chance is 85%. If we cast Divine Sense, it now goes up to 98%. And hell yeah, I'm gonna Divine Smite. Oh, dude, these Divine Smites, these get me pumped up.
For the ages.
All right. I really don't want Gale to get invited in this fight. So I'm gonna cast Sanctuary again on him. Actually, I'm gonna move him.
Destroyer.
I'm gonna move him right here. We're gonna pretend that Gale is like the Night Song or something. He's somebody that doesn't fight. We're just protecting him and escorting him.
Sometimes the only way out.
So I'll do Sanctuary. Sanctuary does not require concentration. It does use up one of your spell slots though. And then we're gonna come over here. Turn the Unholy. Channel your oath and speak prayers to turn nearby fiends and undead. 3 turns. Condition ends upon taking damage. This is an AoE, but I'm going to do it anyways. Turned. Affected entity must move away from the creature that turned it. It can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions other than dash, or try to escape an effect that prevents movement. Ends upon taking damage. And lasts up to 3 turns. We already had that with the cleric, but basically the same thing.
The witching hour.
You guys see that? That was the skeleton right there. The skeleton just shot a firebolt with 9 damage on one of the other skeletons. All right, so this inflicts. So control. Okay, so control undead inflicts the controlled condition. This undead is under the control of a paladin. It will follow the paladin and attack their enemies. Oh. You know what's cool is I might be able to keep this guy in my party after this fight is over. And there's also no timer on it either. Okay. Very nice.
Another step forward. Try me.
Damn, Divine Sense is so good in a situation like this. I think it's really cool to have abilities like that. Like, if you had like a full party of like paladins and there was a big mission on Avernus where you're fighting against a bunch of fiends, like, you have a big advantage having a party of paladins, but it like makes sense RP wise, even though it might be really powerful. I think that's really cool. Your class choice really matters. How'd you get the Oathbreaker? I killed the tieflings that were tieflings where you meet Lae'zel. I'm at a loss for words today. How's you have 3 custom characters? Just check the pinned comment and you'll know. Haven't had a chance to catch up. So the Paladin class, the strongest class so far? I don't know. There's a lot of strong classes in this game. Definitely the strongest single target melee damage class, I would say. Especially when we get extra attack. But I have to think about that. Then you gotta think about like the barbarian and stuff. .30-foot radius on compelled duel. Compelled duel is also a bonus action. So if I wanted to use it here, jumping down wouldn't do it, but I can use it on this guy. Even though he's already attacking this character, but still. Disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone but the spellcaster. They can still attack a friendly. And let me try command too. Let's just mess around with this stuff. Command drop. Command a creature to drop their weapon, or command grovel. Let's do that. My character's... Oh, you can't do command for undead. Interesting. Alright, this is gonna be the first time that I use cure wounds on my paladin. You know what? Let's do lay on hands. How much HP do I have? Yeah, we could use the full lay on hands. Nice. Definitely better than cure wounds, that's for sure.
Still on my feet.
Very well.
Alright, I hate to say it, but this guy is about to get his ass kicked right now. We're gonna do Divine Sense. So we have a 55% chance right now with Divine Sense. We now have an 80% chance, and then I'm going to Divine Smite. Aha. Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? 13 slashing damage, 11 radiant damage, and then 4 radiant damage from Divine Favor. Unbelievable. Anonymous, thank you for the 10 euro super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. We're willing to... Oh yeah, Anonymous White Fang. True. Anonymous changes his name once in a while, so I never look at the second half of your name. I just say Anonymous. I have not fought the Gith yet. No. Nope. Only level 3 right now. Probably wait till I get to level 5 for that fight. I'll probably handle the Gith a little bit differently. Maybe try to face them head on the ground as a level 5 party. Now that we have extra attack. Undead are generally immune to being charmed. Okay, makes sense. Paladins have always been really strong when it comes to combat, but they can fall flat in the skills area. Absolutely. I have so few skill proficiencies in my group right now because I'm running 3 Paladins. I wonder if you can control, like when I get more oath charges, I wonder if I can use control undead twice. I would think yes. And control 2 undead.
Have to keep going.
Not enough movement. You kidding me right now? I can't see that shot. Alright, it's time to kick some ass. No need for Divine Smite. But there's always a need for Divine Smite.
Let's have a look.
Alright, cool. Now we have the Speak with Dead amulet. We'll have it here in a second.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this might be Oathbreaker. This might be Oathbreaker causing here. So my one paladin is saying it's fine to loot the dead. The other response is, I don't care how desperate we are, looting tombs is wrong. Let's go with it's a fine haul. Let's see if that triggers Oathbreaker. If we hadn't taken those valuables, someone else would have. Can't change what's already done. Let's go. I don't hear anything. I'm not sure.
How much farther can I go? A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Difference between Divine Smite as an action and a hit as a reaction. Divine Smite is radiant damage. And it's not really a reaction. I guess it kind of is, but it's not really.
He has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always.
Your attack of opportunity is just regular weapon damage.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's
I didn't even see the glitch. I'm looking at the chat right now. Is Divine Smite considered a reaction in 5e? Let me look it up real fast. It's definitely not like your normal reaction. Divine Smite. Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for first level, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first, to a maximum of 5d8. Yeah, max level. The damage increase Yeah, so Divine Smite isn't technically a reaction, but it uses the reaction system. Interesting. Wait, hold on. All of you Paladin 5e players, if you use Divine Smite, well, you use Divine Smite on your turn. Do you lose your reaction for the rest of the round? Divine Smite doesn't take your reaction, says Thought Gaming. So I think that's the 5e way. But in this game, it might use your reaction because you can see it says reaction underneath it. Be interesting to test that out. Not a reaction at all, just part of the attack action. Okay, so interesting. It looks like Larian might be maybe making it cost a reaction. I'm not sure. All right, we'll go with the Paladin answer here, which is new. What manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah, of course we don't get anywhere. I don't owe you any answers, undead.
That is true, but matters not. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I know it costs a spell slot, but what I'm saying is I'm curious in this game because if you look right here, you see in the description, this reaction won't trigger on a critical hit. Reaction. So Larian is calling it a reaction. So that's why I'm asking the question.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Forgot I was playing a noble.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Not a reaction, but uses the reaction system. Okay, all right. Guess that's official then. All right, let's maybe I'll quickly do this scene in here, and then we're gonna press on and try to power level a little bit. I'm not gonna be streaming for that much longer, guys. I'm gonna keep this morning stream fairly quick because I do plan on going live later tonight, and I got some video work I got to do in the day. So.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Yeah, Smite on crits is a choice right here. Absolutely.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
This book
Alt
is far lighter
Frost
than it
Kano.
should be with
Alt
such
is the
a
button you're looking
massive
for.
lock.
Paladin Wisdom. Channel a spark of divine power into the lock. I've been getting a lot of 17s on this run. What's up, NZ? Can you smite on opportunity attacks? Dude, holy shit. The sound effects in this game are so loud.
A loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Has anybody done an opportunity attack with your Paladin and gotten Divine Smite? Curious to see what Larian did with that. Totally gonna fail. First roll determines the entire run. I did get a 17. Let's roll again. Oh my god. Am I going to use my other inspiration point right now just for this book that we've read a million times? Oh my god. You know what? You jinxed it.
The longer you stare at the dark and decimated words, the more your head aches. There is no meaning to be found here.
Gale is inspired. Alright, let's get out of here.
Looking ahead.
I think I'm pretty much good here. We'll go out the back entrance. How beautiful it's looking. Thomas with a $2 super chat. Do Paladin, Bard, and Thief Party test reactions. It'd be cool. I'll do that at some point. I do want to try the Bard with a new reaction system. Bard's going to be pretty damn good. Missed the dig spot.
I've got a long road ahead.
I think I might skip the Druid's Grove right now and just go right to the Goblin, right to Moonhaven, the Blighted Village. Damn, man. I got a while to go to level 4. Wrong way. You can still dig where you know there are chests. Oh, can you if you have a shovel? Thought you had to discover it. Oh shit, did I pick up the Speak with Dead amulet? I did, didn't I? There it is. About to say.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Funny trying to navigate this game from a third-person perspective. It kind of changes things. This is one of my favorite things about this game, though. I'm so happy that Larian did that.
Let's get going. Moving in.
Those are my custom party members. If you're wondering how to make a custom party, just check the pinned comment of the chat. Hello, Macy. How is your relationship with Larian now? What do you mean?
Necklace matches the sigil, and that might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
We'll let the Oath of the Ancients Paladin do this. Oh, I don't have nature proficiency. I think I have survival and something else. Uh-oh. I feel like Oath of the Ancients should by default get nature proficiency. Oh my god. Oh. That's a bummer.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders?
Alright. Oh, I do have animal handling proficiency. Okay, alright. So we'll do animal handling. Speak softly to the spiders in hopes of calming them. Could be a tough roll. Oh man, ever since, who was it in chat that brought up that I rolled a 17 in the beginning? This is all your fault, okay? And I want you to feel guilt right now.
The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before.
Okay, sleight of hand check. Dart your hand in, hoping to snatch the bag. Mr. Inadequate, what's up? Bad weather incoming, I know. It's what, oh my god, dude, the rolls are horrible.
Pincers pierce your flesh, and pain shoots up your arms and across your back.
Crikey. What if you can do it again with this character?
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Oh, let's you do it again. Whoever asked that question, how's your relationship with Larian? This is how it's going, right here. Unbelievable.
The infuriated spiders cross your hand and scale your arm. The swarm is coming.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let this guy solo fight all the spiders. Damn, dude. This guy is dodging everything with his AC. I don't have any spell slots. I wish I could do, ooh. Do I have any AoE oaths? I don't. I can restrain an enemy, though. Cleave would be nice right now, too. Let's do Nature's Wrath, just because I want... I wonder if this will work. It will, just because I want to see this actually work. And it didn't work, of course. These guys can't hit me. You kidding me? I really like having one paladin that's sword and board. I really wish that shields in this game would actually block attacks instead of you dodging. I wish if you're using a shield that it would actually like hold the shield in front of your character and then you hear like a thud or something like that. There's no lone wolf yet, but Larian did mention that in the past, so it might be in the full game. Wave sage smoke over those. Guy's kicking ass right now.
A bag lies within the crevice. At its mouth,
Oh, the bag's moving.
Coin
Not good.
You stash the bag in your pack. Something clinks among the coins.
Hold on one second, guys. I have to call my mother because I'm supposed to meet her somewhere here, and I gotta verify the time, and whatever time she says is how long I'm going to stream. So give me 1 second if you guys don't mind. I will bring you guys to the galaxy. Gotta keep Mama Wolf happy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what happened?
This crevice is empty.
Did I get it? The spider egg sack.
With haste.
Alright, let's go murder the goblins real fast. Anything over here? A dig site or anything? Doesn't look like it. Cyberpunk's been pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. Are you winning, son?
What to do?
I saw Grandma June this morning too, actually. Told her about the panel from hell. She was excited.
Yes? No time to rest.
Grandma June's doing pretty good. She's leaving for the holidays. She's going down to Florida to stay with my aunt. She leaves tomorrow. Stopped over this morning just to do a few things.
Never a dull
We'll get
moment.
Grandma June back on the channel though. Like I said, it's a little bit more complicated now because I don't want her going up and down the stairs to get into my apartment. It's
One day I'll catch a break.
12 stairs that are extremely steep. Rob M, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Thursday.
All right, what now? Need to find a way forward.
You know what sucks about the Goblin Village is they don't give like hardly any XP. Unless you go there like right away at level 2. It almost feels pointless. But I guess I only know that just because I've done it a million times.
No traps, please.
Still haven't found a musical instrument yet. At least I haven't noticed one. These are broken loots. What's up, Lisa? X, Mister, have a lovely day and be safe tomorrow, alright? If you
Dead
end up driving
goblins.
around.
Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
The corpse does not respond.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I could go kill the owlbear cub to get the Oathbreaker scene. What do you guys think about that? To get the Oathbreaker scene for another character? I'm kind of curious what happens when you have 2 Oathbreakers. Like, does that second Oathbreaker experience the voice? And then you go to camp? Or what? I mean, someone's got to test it. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to be that person. All right, we're gonna pull something here. This is gonna be incredible. This is gonna be absolutely incredible.
Still alive, so that's progress.
No one back home will ever believe.
Well, boys. Looks like
Have not
we got
tested the great old
ourselves
one.
A trespasser. Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their
Also, I
flesh.
wonder about using
within you
your Lithid
stirs
powers
in
as
response.
a paladin. Would that be oath breaking? I feel like it would be. So let's go ahead and do a Lithid check here. Stand down.
You're a true soul. My mistake, sir.
A shiver runs across your mind.
What's up, Ricardo?
You feel sated.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Got no idea what the illithid powers are for the paladin, but I can't wait to see. All right, so
Should mind my step.
I'm gonna send.
This parasite lets us control other people. I thought it was supposed to kill us.
All right, my Oath of Devotion Paladin is going to be... It could still kill us. We shouldn't be using Mind Flayer power without considering the consequences. This thing wriggled into our brain, and now it's trying to control other brains. That's bad news, my dude. Anything making us more like Mind Flayers isn't an advantage, son. It's a symptom.
Seems like it's unanimous. We shouldn't fall prey to this power's temptation.
It is kind of interesting to think about the characters that get their powers from a deity, but then they also have the illithid powers, which come from somewhere. Shadow magic, Dead 3, Mind Flayers, who knows?
I've got a long road ahead.
I wanted this guy to go over here. Eric, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Happy holidays, Wolfheart. Thank you, Eric. Happy holidays to you as well. Appreciate it. No more chapters, Ricardo. Nope.
Let's move.
I don't know if we're not gonna get any more chapters. I guess there's a slight chance we could get a little bit more added to Act 1, but I don't think that's even gonna happen.
Have to keep going.
I think for as far as content goes, you know, story content, I think this is as much as we'll see for early access, what you guys have right now.
You see anything shiny? It's ours.
All right, let's murder these guys real fast. Since these are paladins,
I've got a long road ahead.
You have
thank you, Eric.
Attention. Of course.
Actually, we'll leave Gale right here.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Never a dull moment. Should mind my step.
I think you can get on the roof from over here somehow. Yeah, like that. We can do this little back sneak. This is totally unnecessary because this fight is extremely easy. We gotta make it entertaining, right?
Out of sight, out of mind.
All right, let's kick some ass. Gonna start off with anything new we can try here. Start off with a spiteful suffering. Actually, I think I'll use. No, you can't. I don't think it's gonna reach this guy down here. Actually, let's do command. Command growl.
Your actions have consequences. In this case, a violent confrontation.
Uh-oh. What's up, Freewater? Decide what class you're gonna play. I mean, I think as of now I'm leaning towards playing a ranger, but I don't know. I'm gonna be doing so many playthroughs at one time because I'll probably do a full Let's Play series, and I'm obviously gonna be streaming the game. And I'll also have like a custom party of 4 characters so I can play a bunch of different classes at the same time to experience the classes, but so I don't know. But either in my Let's Play or on streams, I'll probably have a strength-based ranger in my group. Whether I go Beastmaster or Hunter, I'm not entirely sure yet. Depends on what animal companions we end up getting access to. Don't even need Divine Smite.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, that guy was prone, and now he got back up at the start of combat. Like it shouldn't work like that. Really curious about the illithid tadpole powers now.
Imperial.
I'm surprised these guys didn't get in the fight. Oh, they did actually, so let's go like this.
I've seen everything.
Oh, this is a perfect time to do thunder. Okay, so here's another change that came with patch 9. Is shoving is no longer 100% success rate. It just gives you advantage on the strength check. You can see it's 84% now. I like this because it was definitely overpowered before, especially if you know how to abuse stealth mechanics in this game. I think this is good. Generally speaking, you're still going to be able to shove enemies, but there's always a little bit of risk associated with it. So bravo, Larian, good change. But we're going to do Thunderous Smite. See if we can knock him off with that. Nice. This will be interesting. I'll tell you what I'm going to try right here. So I just used Command Approach on this Goblin Tracker right here. Which means on this Goblin's turn, he's going to approach Rudy. He has no choice. And if I put my character with a melee weapon in that path of approach, I wonder if I'll get an opportunity attack. And we can also see if Divine Smite asks us if it wants us to use it too. This should be interesting. Did I already kill this guy? No, he's right here. Gonna miss. Up. Thank you for renewing your channel membership. Cheers. What's up, Richard? Stun is stun. Prone has several effects, from using movement to get up to how easy or hard it is to hit you. Hope we see more of that intellect devour us. Me too. Maybe Larian's saving it for the official release. Shy, have a wonderful day, and maybe catch you off later tonight. And good luck at the shop. Tell the fam the wolf pack said hi. Think wolf going ranger would be dope. Ranger with wolf companion. Rangers, I feel like it's just a class that like I'm naturally drawn to. It's not necessarily the coolest class though. You guys see that right there? Did you guys just see that? Now imagine this. Imagine doing Command Approach. Hold on, I gotta write down things because I'm never gonna remember this stuff. Imagine doing Command Approach to an enemy and having like 3 melee fighters lined up in that path. Like an enemy with high HP. You could probably kill a boss in 1 turn. All off of reactions, opportunity attacks. That's crazy. That is potentially a really powerful spell. Attack of opportunity all day. Yeah, the command spell update was part of patch 9 also. It wasn't like that before. You only had one thing that you could do with commands.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Who do we got here? Where is this goblin? We got 2 of them. This guy's down below, so let's go ahead and jump down. And actually I can't because I can with her though.
If this is worth the cost.
Path is interrupted. What are you talking about? There we go.
Still.
Let's do command again. Try command. See if we can get this goblin to drop their weapon. And look at that. The goblin no longer has its bow. Now I think if he picks the bow back up, it costs an action.
Never a dull moment. A rough tempest I will raise.
Alright, so he picked up his bow and his turn is over. So that's it. I don't know if picking up the bow costs an action. I know if you slot a new weapon, it costs an action. But I know when you use commands, their entire turn is spent doing the command that you gave them. So I don't know if it actually cost an action for him to pick that up. Maybe it did. Oops, I shouldn't have wasted my turn with him. Whatever. Let's just jump as far as we can. Like the badass that we are. Nice.
Well, so much for peace.
I'm just gonna do this just because it's fun. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can let the necrotic damage kill this guy without me even touching him. And because of that, I'm gonna switch to a ranged weapon so my opportunity attack doesn't go off. Okay, he's dead. Fair enough. Yeah, you know the cool thing about having a high strength character is you can move further than other people because your jump distance allows you to jump further. You get a little bit more movement. So if I were to run to this character, excuse me, I can't make it. But if I jump the ledge right here, wow, I can't believe it didn't. That was a really weak divine smite, or weak weapon damage. 6 damage and 5. It wasn't too bad, I guess. Uh-oh. I can't wait to try Gaseous Cloud, too.
Where do I go from here?
Nowhere, brother.
Time to push my luck again.
What now?
Oh, that little yip that she made was kind of sad, actually.
Never wanted the easy path.
A spasm grips your chest.
Oh.
Your strength falters.
Ooh.
An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
You have broken your oath, Paladin.
B. Lee.
I will be waiting for you.
Thanks for gifting 5 channel memberships. Holy cow. Richard Oakenshield. I like your name, Oakenshield. Ben, Renan, and Luke. Skull to B. Lee. Thank you. Be funny if you got covered in frost just from being next to the spell. It actually kind of used to be like that. The cantrips, when early access first came out, would cause surface effects by default. It was really bad and way too overpowered. I'm happy that Larian changed that. Thank you, Beely. Just a little warning, guys. I'm going to be ending the stream very, very soon right now. And I will be on later tonight, alright? I got to go meet up with my mother, do some things today, and then we'll be back tonight.
What to do?
Alright, so let's go to the camp so you guys can see the Oathbreaker dialogue for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet. Maybe I'll have 2 Oathbreakers in my group. Thanks, Beely. Why is that not making a sound? Good pop up here soon. What time? Probably between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern. Something like that. 7, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Alright, so how did you break your oath? I think I broke my oath by using the Illithid powers. Did I do anything else that you guys can think of before that? Wait, hold on. Because I got the voice after the combat encounter. No, wait, that's a different character. How did I break my oath? Betrayed the goblins? I don't know if that would be oath breaking. Because the goblins are evil. And I'm playing as a paladin. So even if I deceive them, I don't think that's oath breaking. Killed innocents? You guys think it's because I killed the goblins? I don't know if that lines up. I don't know if that makes sense. Lioness? Okay, alright.
Never wanted the easy path. Shouldn't have wished to live.
I killed evil, so my oath was broken. No, I don't like that. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. You have inherently evil characters that are in the cult of the absolute, and I lied to them, or I killed them when they thought I was on my side, and that's oath breaking? No. No. Maybe that's how it is, but I don't think that's right. 1 out of 10 game. This game sucks.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your
Because you tricked them, but does that make sense to you guys? Tricking evil is not an oath break. Not a shot in hell.
to show you the way.
Lying is crossing the line for paladins? Yeah, so is there somewhere in the paladin oath that you're not allowed to lie even to evil? I don't know. Who are you?
I was the first to swear.
Not lying is a part of the tenet of devotion. Okay.
When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You
Guys.
swore to defend the defenseless. To stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath?
Guys, I was just kidding when I say the game sucks. I know I gotta be careful with my sarcasm on this channel. That was just a joke. Obviously, I love this game. Okay, so if lying is part of the Oath of Devotion pact and you can't lie no matter what, I will change my opinion. I think maybe that's okay then. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and deny this guy's... Now, I did go through all of his dialogue, but that was on yesterday's stream, so if you guys want to watch that, just go back to yesterday's stream. It's under the live streams tab, but I'm not going to do it on this one. So let's go... Let's try to hold on to our oath here. Let's go. It was not my intention. My actions had unexpected consequence. That's actually true. I didn't know.
A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
Alright, so let's go with... I don't want this. I want to remain pure.
You may refuse, but this alone will not restore what was lost. Without light to guide you, or darkness to consume, you will remain adrift.
What?
Powerless.
Damn, so I legit... My oath is done. Like, I think I'm gonna have to pay 2K to stay as... Hold on, I need time to think about it. Let's click on that.
It is a decision worthy of consideration.
What am I going to do? Have no spells right now?
Ready to make it. I will be...
Oh, I still have access to everything, so it didn't really have consequence. It looks like I'm fine. My stats look the same. Oath broken. You have broken your sacred oath and betrayed your beliefs. You can no longer use channel oath charges. Holy shit, dude. This is so cool. You should go to camp and contemplate what happened and what comes next. That's a really cool RP thing for a subclass right there.
Between worlds, Paladin. Have you made a choice?
Alright, so let's say that I wish to take up my oath again.
It is possible.
It's going to be 2K gold.
First, you must pay the agreed price. Material sacrifice is required to prove your words have substance.
Damn, dude, it really cripples you. Man, you really have to RP your paladin the correct way, because if you break your oath, you're like really, really screwing yourself. I like that Larian gives you time to save money, though, because you don't necessarily need your oath spells to be a good paladin. You can still use Divine Smite and all of those other paladin spells. It's not like your stats get, your attributes go down. You'd still be a pretty formidable paladin, but you're not as good as you can be. So they give you time to kind of work at it, try to pay off your debt. And there's no other way to do it. At least as of now in early access.
Demanding a far higher price. For redemption, this is no great ask. The gold must be paid.
Okay. I'll remain as I am right now. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I might end up save scumming. Alright? Just because this is not like an official RP playthrough. I might save scum because I want to keep my Oath of Devotion, because that's kind of the point of running 3 paladins, so I can test out all 3 subclasses. But we'll see. Let me save this as Oath Broken. Or I could steal my 2K back and see what happens when you redeem your oath. Got a lot to think about now. Beely, thank you for gifting those 5 subs. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. Just keeping it a short stream this morning. I'll catch you guys later tonight. I don't know, 7:30 p.m., 8 p.m. probably at the latest. And we'll push on and hopefully make it to level 5 tonight. And then we'll have all the fun with all those level 5 spells. Might be cool to see what happens when your oath is redeemed. Yeah, maybe we'll check that out and see what cutscene we get. Thanks, Wiz. Hello, Austin, and goodbye, Austin. See ya, James. Was an early Christmas present in case I can't catch any more streams. All right, Beely, enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Pick up everything and sell everything and take advantage of the vendors. The real way to take advantage of the vendors is just to pickpocket them all. See ya, Bree. God needs your gold, soldier. Sell some paintings. I love the direction of the game. I just wish they would remove all these special weapon attacks they added a few patches ago. You have to be a battle master to do things like that. I understand. I understand that perspective, but I think the weapon attacks add some more to the game. Because for someone like you that's a D&D player, that makes sense. But to someone that's not a D&D player, you know, if you're, especially if you're coming from Divinity Original Sin 2, jumping into 5th edition D&D is like extremely underwhelming in terms of things that you can do per turn. So I kind of understand the weapon attacks. I like them. I think they're pretty good. You only get to use them once per short rest or something like that, so it's not like you can use them continuously. But I also understand your perspective too. Oathbreaker is the best subclass. I already have an Oathbreaker in my group, so thanks, Keith. Once per long rest isn't game breaking. Yeah, I don't think it's game breaking. I have not played Disco Elysium, but a lot of people recommend it to me. It's found you can Divine Smite off Flourish with a Dex weapon. Whoa, off a Flourish? Interesting. Well, it still costs a spell slot, so I don't know if I would call that OP. It is kind of OP, like in one turn, but like at the same time, you're using your spell slot, and you only have limited spell slots as a paladin. So whether you use it with your bonus, or your little weapon attack, or you use it the following round, you're still losing the spell slot regardless. Hope there's unique dialogue for breaking an oath like 4 times. That would be kind of funny. Thank you, Leda. Thanks for the donuts. Probably be asleep at the time. All right, sounds good. Really interested in seeing how an Oathbreaker Paladin will react to the NPC Oathbreaker Paladin at the tavern. Speaking of the tavern, let's do a quick stop there, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you all later. Skull. Oh no, I didn't set up the scene. I thought I had it. I'll give you guys the space scene again. Eric, thank you for the 20. Leda, thank you for the multiple donations. Rob M, thanks for the 5. Anonymous, White Fang, Thomas, Mark Adams, Abe, B. Lee, thanks for the gifted memberships. Anonymous, White Fang. Thank you guys. Catch you all later. See ya, RG, Hex, Skull. Alright, sounds good. Looking forward to seeing you. Chances we'll see Oath of Vengeance? Yeah, I think yes. I think Larian's just saving it. Pretty crazy that they're giving us 4 subclasses, though. I didn't expect that. If there's one, like, Paladin subclass that you can't leave out, at least from what I have seen when I browse the internet and read things and talk to people, Oath of Vengeance is one you just can't leave out. That's like a cardinal sin. I feel like Devotion too, though. If you had to leave out one Pally subclass, I feel like Oath of the Ancients would be the one that you would leave out. Am I wrong by saying that? Like, Devotion is just your classic Paladin, and Vengeance is such a popular damage-based. You get Hunter's Mark and stuff like that. So if you had to leave out one subclass, I feel like Oath of the Ancients would piss the least amount of people off. Am I correct in saying that? Maybe I'm not. Divine Soul Sorcerer? That'd be amazing, but I don't know. The sneak attack? Did the oath break? See you, David. You too. Oathbreaker's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, so it's still in one of the 3 core books that Larian has said that they're heavily referencing. I wasn't really talking about Oathbreaker. I didn't expect Oathbreaker. Oathbreaker's a bonus that we got. I'm saying out of the 3 players handbook subclasses, which one would you leave out? If you could only do 3 subclasses in the game and you chose Oathbreaker to be the 3rd, what 2 would you use? Probably Oath of the Ancients would not make the cut. Oh, you just get a little dialogue scene. Yes, and you can learn about the Oathbreaker and where he comes from. Seems like he was in his previous life. He was an Oath of the Crown Paladin. Oath of the Crowns, I think it's called. And he killed the person that he pledged his life to, his master, is the story behind that guy. Ancients had a great capstone. Paladin is OP. Imagine how balanced Monk is going to be. I feel like every class that's coming out is OP. So as long as we get difficulty levels in this game, which we will be getting, and Larian can scale up the difficulty of the game, I think we'll be fine with all the classes. Never going to be perfect though. Remember, D&D 5th edition is not designed around PvP. It's designed around PvE and having those class interactions. So classes don't have to be perfectly balanced. If this was a PvP game, that would be a whole different case. Lying to someone is probably how the oath got broken. I think you must be extremely delayed, but yes, for sure. I don't really know Paladin oaths, but maybe they didn't do the one with the Hunter's Mark to not take away from Rangers. I don't think that would be a reason to not do it. I mean, so many subclasses get features from other classes that take away from the other class, so I don't see this being any different, getting Hunter's Mark. A Ranger's going to play a Ranger. They're not going to play a Paladin, just because the Paladin gets Hunter's Mark. Vengeance is too popular. I think we're getting it. I think Larian actually said something about the Vengeance Paladin in the beginning of the panel from Hell, but I didn't catch it. I was either AFK or I was looking at the chat. D&D players need hard difficulty? Yeah, we'll get it at some point. Balanced around the story. I think it'd be awesome to have hidden quests for thief rogues regarding hits. Okay, goodbye all. Will do, Lisa.